my lovely friends over the entire world who continue to support this book called African is a Hidden Treasure. I greet you. Today, I'll talk about the origin of the WAYAO and Chiao, according to the book here. You are welcome, fellow friends. Continue to share with other brothers and sisters everywhere in the world. As we've been asked many questions here on this platform, so we continue to explain this book. When we look in this book here, according to the history of WAYAO, WAYAO originated from Tanzania. I'll speak more about this later. In 18th centuries, there have been some tribal wars in Tanzania, whereby the Ndendeule, the Matengo, the Nindi were victims in that war. They failed the war. As a failures, they decided to come together and go somewhere else. I'll speak deeper later. So they went to Mozambique and they find a nice place on the mountain called WAYAO Mountain. They start living there on that mountain for a long period. They decided to have a king of their coalition. Then they appointed their king and they crowned him. His name was Mtamila. So they didn't only stop by appointing a king. They also decided to have one language of coalition because they were speaking Nindi, Ndendeule, Matengo, and Swahili. So the language which helping them to communicate together was Kiswahili or Swahili. Then they decided to create the language of their coalition. So they mixed Nindi, Ndendeule, Matengo, and Swahili together. And then they call it Chiao, as they were living on the mountain called WAYAO. So there were Makua people around them. There were Lomwe. and other nations. Many people who were around these Yao people here found that they were much intelligent by creating their own language. This is how Chiao was born. A mix of the four languages which gave birth to Chiao, which is spoken today in Malawi, in Zambia, in Zimbabwe, in Mozambique, in Tanzania, wherever the Yao are. You are welcome, dear brothers and sisters, dear friends of all the worlds. I love you so very much. Let's continue promoting our tradition and culture in Africa and outside of Africa. I am your friend, spiritual master, poet, author of some books, Prince Alfonso Warali Gegete Msabur from the Bavaria Kingdom. I stood to share my help as an African. Reason why I researched the history of WAYAO through the WAYAO Royal House. And I wrote this book here. To mean I've been supported by the current king of WAYAO, John Twaibu Mdala Chimbalanga II, as one of the narrators who narrated the WAYAO history. Let's continue to support our works. I mean, to support those Africans who are standing to write our histories. This is not a fake history. This is from the royal house of WAYAO, which is controlling the WAYAO of Tanzania, Malawi, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Zambia, and so on. This is a reliable source. You can hear some few articles of WAYAO from some universities, students, and so on. But this is a complete book where you can find the history of WAYAO from Tanzania till how they reached to Malawi and collected the royal position till today. I love you. Let's share this monumental history. And I know me and you will be happy soon when the current appointed Yao King will be crowned in Malawi there, and sitting on the majestic historic, mystic, powerful, ancestral royal throne soon in Malawi. You are welcome, dear brothers and sisters. Let's continue supporting each other in this journey of restoring the WAYAO Royal House in Malawi. Share this information with millions of brothers and sisters in the world. Your friend, spiritual master, poet, author of many books, Prince Alfonso Warali Gegete Msabwa. I love you. Share